problem, we're going to transform this quadratics into vertex form. Now this looks something like what form?
Standard.
How did you know standard form? It's quadratic and no parentheses, right? So let's actually make it standard form. I like to draw a line down my equal sign. Class, how do we make the standard form? We just have to subtract the 94, right? What's left? Speak. 2x squared 12x minus 80 equals 0. What did we do? Set equal to 0. That's what we did. Okay, the next step I'm going to do is GCF of the first two terms. GCF of first, well, not common factor, the first two terms. Put your fingers on the x's. That's the one I want the common factor for. And I'm just going to use my leading coefficient, which is what number? 2. Okay. So I got, and then put a huge gap, like 3 lines. 2 times, what do I got? X squared 6x. Remember, put a big gap right there, like a couple of lines, and then we're going to have negative 80. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the square, CTS, of the inside. CTS, complete the square of the inside. Partner A tell partner B, what's the formula for completing the square? Ready to go? Looking for a formula. Has a B in it. Frida? Inside the parentheses. So if you get distracted, just put your finger like this. Class, what's my B value? We're looking at the inside, that is 6. Half of 6 is, and 3 squared is 9. Okay, you have 2 color highlighters, super helpful. To complete the square on the inside of the parentheses, I would have to add 9. But it's not really 9. Class, I want you to distribute. So let's write a step down. Distribute. Class, 2 times x squared? 2 times 6x? And 2 times 9? 18. Can you do that in math? Can you just add any number you want anytime you feel like it? My quiz score. I didn't study. I didn't do my homework. Oh, let's add 10 more points to this. Can you do that? No. But you can add 0. Yes? So, how do I make yellow plus the purple 0? You subtract. The opposite, or its inverse. I kind of made this in-between step here. And really, you're not adding 9. We did 9 to complete the square inside the parentheses, but if you distribute, you realize that the purple number is actually negative 18. So this in-between step idea helps you understand why these numbers are not the same, but essentially they are. Let me finish the problem and go back. Now I can factor on the inside. Number 5, factor. How do you factor that? Two numbers I'll multiply to be 9. And they add to be 6. So I have x plus 3, and then negative 18 minus 80. Vertex form has one set of parentheses. So how do you combine those binomials now? You could, or go the other way. Are these identical? So what do you write?
It's minus 98.
Correct. And then you have x plus 3 squared. Okay. Why did we do all that? We did all that to go from standard to vertex form. Partner B, tell partner A the formula for vertex form. Ready, set, go. Kiana. Vertex form. We're not going to graph it, but I just want to show you the parts and why we did this. Class your A value is 2. What does it tell you? Opens up. Right? It's positive. You have a good day. You smile. Careful. Your H value is positive or negative? Negative. If you get stuck on that, plus is really minus minus. Your H value is negative 3. And your K value is negative 98. Okay? And then you can just graph the problem. So, what did we do in this problem? I set it equal to 0. I took the common factor of the first two terms, which is a 2. Here, in this yellow one, I used the formula b over 2 squared to complete the square. To help me understand why this number is negative 18, I distributed to get kind of like the previous step. Really what I was doing to the equation was adding 18 and subtracting 18 at the same time, because that equals what number? 0, because you can always add 0 to any number. The reason why I did that is so that in the parentheses I get a perfect trinomial square. What does that mean? These two numbers, when you factor, will be exactly the same, and then that matches my form for the vertex form.